Hi all, this is Lynn. I am doing this to refresh what I read and noted in my study and hope can help you to learn as well. Please remember to subscribe and let's study together. What is supply chain? Supply chain is a global network used to deliver products and services from raw materials to end customers through an engineered flow of information, physical distribution, and cash. 3 entities and 4 flows. A supplier, a provider of goods or services, or a seller with whom the buyer does business, as opposed to a vendor, which is a generic term referring to all sellers in the marketplace. The supplier provides materials, energy, services, or components for use in producing a product or service. A producer that receives services, materials, supplies, energy, and components to use in creating finished products. A customer that receives shipments of finished products to deliver to its customer. The flow of information back and forth along the supply chain, also back and forth within the entities and between the chain and external entities. The product flow, including physical materials and services from suppliers through the intermediate entities that transform them into consumable items for distribution to the final customer. The flow of cash from the customer back upstream toward the raw material supplier. The reverse flow of products returned for repairs, recycling, remanufacturing, or disposal. Vertical and horizontal, lateral integration. Vertical integration, or vertical supply chain management, refers to the practice of bringing the supply chain inside one organization. A vertically integrated enterprise may grow from an entrepreneurial base by adding departments and layers of management to accommodate expansion. The primary benefit of vertical integration is control. Lateral integration, an organization specializes in its core competencies and relies on other specialists for the rest of the supply chain. Corporate ownership loses control of the outsourced activities and deals separately with members of the chain as suppliers or customers. The benefit is to achieve economies of scale and scope, to improve business focus and expertise and scope, and to leverage communication and production competencies. Stages of supply chain management evolution. Stage 1: Multiple dysfunction. Internal activities tend to be undertaken impulsively rather than according to plan. Management provides only the most general sense of mission, communicated perhaps by pep talks at best or threats at worst. Forecasting tends to be mostly guesswork, often inflated by unwarranted marketing optimism. Products are designed without advice from other areas that could provide guidance, such as manufacturing or marketing. Warehouses are sited near each market, stocked with an overabundance of inventory in anticipation of a big sale, and staffed with manual laborers who have little training. Trucks or trains are unloaded when they arrive and loaded when an order comes in, without much advance warning in either case. Stage 2: Semi-functional enterprise. The largely manual operations in warehouses may be augmented by the addition of basic materials handling equipment. Inventory management may find ways to reduce levels of inventory within the company's own facilities. Procurement might take advantage of new purchasing strategies to obtain supplies and services at the lowest possible prices. The traffic department may reduce transportation costs by strategic selection of carriers and routes. Some departments may institute more effective hard skills training and adopt strategies for making jobs more challenging. Marketing may develop more reliable research and forecasting techniques. Manufacturing resource planning software may be in place, and the company may have cross-functional integration of planning processes. Stage 3: Integrated enterprise. The focus on business processes is facilitated with the increased availability of email, file transfers, powerful databases, and enterprise-wide software applications. Cross-functional cooperation becomes much faster and easier and takes place almost instantaneously across functions, time zones, and international boundaries. A variety of initiatives reduce the time it takes to get an order from a supplier, create the product, and deliver it to the customer, including MRP2 and ERP. MRP has been upgraded to MRP2, a breakthrough development that allows cross-functional communication between manufacturing and finance. ERP extends that process by adding modules for each functional area until the most advanced versions tie together entire companies. Further advances have reached through the corporate wall to tie supply chain partners together. Product design in some companies is now a team effort in which production engineers and other stakeholders. There are improvements in customer service due to astute segmentation of markets and more efficient replenishment policies suited to each segment. Inventory is treated more strategically as just-in-time procedures, more accurate demand planning, and improved logistics work together to make fulfillment more efficient and reliable. Warehousing and transportation decisions are carried out in tandem to achieve the optimal balance of cost-effectiveness and customer service. Warehouse management benefits from more advanced equipment and automation. Stage 4, Extended Enterprise. There is an initial exploratory collaboration between a channel master and one or several partners in the supply chain, often a manufacturer and one component supplier, or a retailer and one supplier of finished goods. Technology enables the extended enterprise to reach farther, to add new partners, to move faster in response to market changes, and to operate with broader scope than in Stage 3. With MRP2 merged with other functional applications and transformed into ERP, enterprise-wide planning software is able to link the entire internal supply chain together on one platform. The networked enterprise is built on intranets, extranets, peer-to-peer networks, the Internet, or a combination of those platforms. Partners begin to synchronize their ERP systems across corporate boundaries so they can share data as necessary for their efficient collaboration. Cross-functional approaches are implemented with certain processes, such as CPFR, collaborative planning, forecasting, and replenishment. In Stage 4, there are advances in e-commerce such as interactive sites where customers can order products and services, track their shipment, and communicate with customer service immediately upon their arrival.